Hi everyone, my name is George. I'm George Domalis. Thank you for having us here today. We're very glad for being here today to present you our product and our features. And with us we have Christina Daphne.
Hi everyone, I'm Christina Daphne. I'm working with George in Novel Cosmos, and at the same time I'm leading the software department team in Cosmos Business Systems. And today we're here to talk about the transformation of organizational knowledge with GenAI, and Noesis' approach to information management. So let's start with Novel Cosmos. Novel Cosmos is a cutting-edge SME focused on GenAI for document management. Our goal is to build reliable AI-powered tools that make your work easier and more efficient. Novel Cosmos will help professionals work smarter and achieve more by streamlining workflows and making technology work for them and not the other way around. Now, let me give you some background on our parent companies that joined forces to bring Novel Cosmos to life. First, Cosmos Business Systems is one of the main system integrators in information technology and telecommunications in Greece and Cyprus with over 35 years of presence. CBS' objective is to offer integrated turnkey solutions that vary from IT infrastructure, networking and telecommunications, software and consulting services, to security and printing, focusing both on the private and public sector. On the other hand, we have our geniuses. Novelcore is a tech-driven consultancy established in Greece in 2019. Novelcore specializes in research and innovation, offering an environment that facilitates the dialogue for continuous evolution, collaboration, and exploration of new and promising solutions for product development, as well as fundamental and applied research. Of course, you're thinking, what is Noesis? I'll introduce you to our product then. With its name rooted in ancient Greek philosophy, where Noesis represented the highest form of knowing and direct intuitive understanding in Plato's theory of forms, our Noesis embodies this profound concept as a smart content management and search application powered by AI. Just as ancient philosophers saw Noesis as the path to pure understanding, our platform uses cutting-edge GenAI to transform document management beyond simple storage and retrieval. For businesses, professionals, and academics, Noesis creates an interactive knowledge ecosystem that adapts to specific user needs, making complex information instantly accessible and meaningful. George.
That was a perfect intro for the product, actually. So as my colleague presented, what we're doing in a nutshell, we take documentation, we take file systems, and we transforming them into intelligent knowledge base. You can combine your documents with other documents, with other knowledge bases, and get some intelligence out of it. So let's dig a little deeper. We're establishing multi-context. I'm starting from the right corner on the top, on the bottom. So we're establishing a multi-context knowledge graph through metadata and meta-information enrichment techniques. So in an essence, we get access to unstructured information, unstructured data, and transform these processes. We create structured, accessible knowledge. So how to access this structured knowledge? We offer two ways, two complementary ways, actually, a cognitive search engine and an intelligent generator. So a cognitive search engine is nothing more like a really smart search engine, offers and performing various search capabilities like semantic search, similarity search, context-based search, supported by advanced RAG techniques. RAG is retrieval augmentation generation strategies. It's straightforward in the AI approaches. All of that are being captured into a personalized search engine, tailored to your needs, custom to your queries. On the other side, we have a more advanced way of communicating, not just querying the knowledge, communicating with your knowledge, communicating with your data through an intelligent generator. It's nothing more than a really intelligent synthesizer. It's an LLM-based approach that's performed various features and functionalities, from fact-checking, that's actually it's a combination between a comparison and combination between documentation that can capture differences or persona-based interaction if you want to interact with your document and communicate in another perception. So to standardize these ways of complex development, DevOps, AIOps, LLMOps, there are plenty of ways to put it forward. We developed our own software development platform. We call it KubeCore because it's based on Kubernetes. But what we wanted to achieve is to minimize the overhead of development to deployment, all the operation aspect. So we make that easier for us through KubeCore, and we make it even easier for our customers and our customer base due to the agnosticness of cloud provisioning or multi-cloud provisioning or even hybrid solutions. So why Noesis, Christina?
So I would like you to imagine a world where managing documents is no longer a time-consuming and error-prone task, but a seamless and intelligent process. Noesis, through GenAI, is making that world a reality. But with great potential, as we all know, comes great responsibility and a few challenges we must overcome. Let's see these challenges. First, we have data privacy and security. Handling sensitive documents requires strict adherence to laws like GDPR, as any breach may have serious consequences. Next is accuracy and trust. While GenAI produces impressive results, the outputs can still include errors and biases. And think about the importance of accuracy in financial or legal documents. Then, the elephant in the room, we have the cost of model training. Training domain-specific GenAI models demand significant computational and financial resources, which are not feasible for all organizations. Also, integration with legacy systems. Adapting these older platforms to work with advanced AI often requires expensive and time-intensive re-engineering. And while AI is powerful, as we all know, human oversight remains indispensable. Validating outputs and ensuring ethical, high-quality use of AI is something only people can do. And finally, regulatory hurdles add another layer of complexity. Industries like finance or healthcare must carefully navigate laws governing AI to ensure compliance. But now, despite all these challenges, the benefits of GenAI in document management are too significant to ignore. Let's start with efficiency gains. Automating repetitive tasks like compliance checks significantly reduces time and resources required for such processes. Personalized document generation is another major advantage. AI can create customized reports or documents tailored to individual needs, providing both precision and scalability. Also, enhanced accessibility. Natural language processing delivers contextually relevant results instead of simple keyword matches, saving time and improving efficiency. Then there's also automation at scale. Noesis, with GenAI, can handle tasks like classification, summarization, and metadata extraction automatically, freeing teams to focus more on strategic work. And last but not least, improved compliance. Noesis can monitor document changes, conduct audits, and enforce data governance, minimizing risk and ensuring regulatory adherence with laws like our well-known GDPR, but also newly enforced laws like the EU AI Act.
Okay, so we already discussed the what, we had the why, and now let's move on the how approach. So starting from the left to the right, and as I mentioned, our plan includes a continuous integration of unstructured data and access to information. This information includes open source datasets from EU portals like EU legislation or even our own legislation, the Greek legislation, to all the transcripts of the parliament, either EU parliament or even the Greek parliament, to create and enhance our knowledge base. I will keep saying that word because knowledge base is what actually you get access with this intelligent mechanism, and in general with the GenAI. Now on the right, we have the data enrichment layer. I know it's a bit small, but we can share it with you later. We have the data enrichment layer. What it does, it's actually get and retrieve, extract information, meta-information, context in general, and push it back to the knowledge graph. So this knowledge graph is containing both the original information, but also meta-information and metadata that you can query with. And as I mentioned earlier, we have two mechanisms to combine this retrieval mechanism and intelligent generator to perform various use cases. So the metadata and the meta-information that we are extracting, of course, is based on each use case that we are working on. But let's dig a little deeper. So we have a user question, a user query. So the one key problem here is to understand the user query, to understand what the user wants, to give context to the query of the user. So we get your query, we have it processed through the query enrichment mechanism, and we either augment your query, we augment your question, we enrich these questions with meta-information that we already know, and try to retrieve the relevant information through you. And we serve this answer, we serve this, the reply to your query with the intelligent generator. A crucial aspect, though, of Noesis is that you don't only get access to our information, you can leverage our processes, our processing layer, our data enrichment layer, our knowledge graph layer, all the processes that we are offering, and apply them to your own database. So imagine that you have your own documentation, your own file system. We process for you, not for free, but we do it for you. We process your documentation and we create your own knowledge base right next to ours. Ours is a bit bigger, but it's okay. So you can combine this knowledge with our own knowledge base and get access to intelligent information. And why?
Yes, now everyone has an understanding of our complexity in terms of workloads. These intense workloads require increased computational resources, but also on the developer side, we need dedicated PCs and workstations for AI to depend on. An AI PC is a powerful computing device featuring a built-in AI accelerator, like a neural processing unit, which offloads machine learning tasks from the CPU, making daily operations faster and more efficient. Combined with the CPU and the GPU, AI PCs are optimized for handling complex workflows such as Noesis. We prefer, if you haven't noticed, using Dell that offers AI PCs and workstations tailored to diverse business needs, providing AI-driven enhancements. Dell's commitment to user satisfaction, IT simplification, and sustainability further enhances its AI solutions, ensuring secure, energy-efficient, and future-ready devices.
So, as I mentioned earlier, we try to provide context to your own documentation, but also combine our knowledge base and our own datasets. So our datasets comes from transcripts, again, European Parliament transcript, Greek Parliament transcripts, Greek legislation, European legislation, access to any open source or even the web. So if you are a law firm that work with closed documentation or closed legal documentation of your own, and you want to leverage the presidential degree or ministerial, it's a difficult word, ministerial decisions to identify knowledge, to identify differences between your documentation, we can do it for you. But also you can access your own private documentation, as I mentioned, query your financing, query your accounting. But imagine if you are just a CEO or a CTO or a CFO or whatever C-level title you want to give yourself, and you want to query just easy and really easy the last two invoices that you have, and you can do it through a chatbot, let's say. So, yeah, what we are doing, our goal is to make you focus on what matters the most. And what matters the most?
Streamlining workflows, enhancing your natural capabilities, reducing repetitive tasks, and of course, making your work smarter.
That's it. Thank you, guys.